Imagine discovering a health issue that could have been overlooked, only to realize it's a wake-up call for millions of women worldwide. That's exactly what happened to Jelena Dokic, the Australian tennis legend, who recently found herself in a hospital bed after sensing something was amiss. But here's where it gets even more eye-opening. Her story isn't just about a personal health scare. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of listening to your body and advocating for your well-being. On a Friday evening, after wrapping up her commentary duties for Nine's US Open coverage, Dokic shared on Instagram that she had spent time at Melbourne's Epworth Hospital. The reason? A non-cancerous growth, known as a fibroid, had been discovered in her uterus. While she expressed relief that it wasn't life-threatening, her experience highlights a common yet often dismissed issue many women face. When you end up in the emergency room just an hour after finishing work, the 42-year-old wrote, her words echoing the urgency of her situation. She emphasized the need for women to prioritize their reproductive health, stating, "I have a pretty large fibroid, which, while non-cancerous, has caused significant pain, heavy bleeding, and flare-ups." Despite being told it wasn't a major concern, a sentiment many women hear, Dokic's experience proved otherwise. She'll require surgery later this year to remove it, but for now, she's focused on managing the symptoms. And this is the part most people miss. Dokic's journey isn't just about her physical health. It's intertwined with her personal life, including her openness to starting a family. Having recently spoken about the possibility of adoption, her health scare adds another layer to her story. It's a stark reminder that our bodies often signal when something is wrong. And ignoring those signs can have serious consequences. Something felt off, she admitted, reflecting on the months leading up to her diagnosis. I want this to be a reminder to everyone, especially women. Trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, don't brush it off. Even if it turns out to be nothing, it's better to be safe than sorry. But here's where it gets controversial. Dokic boldly calls out the tendency to dismiss women's health concerns. Never let anyone tell you it's nothing, she urges. You know your body best. If someone dismisses your pain or symptoms, seek a second opinion. Fight for yourself and your health. Her words challenge the status quo, inviting a much-needed conversation about how women's health issues are often minimized. This health scare comes at a pivotal time for Dokic, who has been rebuilding her life after years of personal and professional challenges. Just months ago, she won a Logie Award for her documentary Unbreakable, the Jelena Dokic story, which chronicled her survival of physical and emotional abuse by her late father, Damir Dokic. Her triumph at the Logies, just 76 days after his death, was a testament to her resilience. Adding to her personal milestones, Dokic recently went public with her relationship with Yane Veselinov, sharing glimpses of their Bali getaway. This new chapter followed her 19-year relationship with Tin Bikic, which ended in 2022. Through it all, she's emerged as an inspiration, openly discussing her childhood trauma and her hopes for the future, including the possibility of adoption. As we reflect on Dokic's story, it begs the question, how often do we ignore our body's warnings, and at what cost? Her experience isn't just a personal narrative. It's a call to action for all of us to prioritize our health and advocate for ourselves. So, what's your take? Have you ever felt dismissed when raising health concerns? How do you ensure your well-being isn't overlooked? Let's start the conversation, because as Dokic reminds us, you will always be your own best advocate.